friends, and welcome to Decorate Your Life. Today I'm going to be showing you how I go about in embellishing my chunky Shabby Chic Lace Mini Album. I will have a full reveal video of this Shabby Chic Lace Mini Album on a different video. I'm at the last stages of decorating my Shabby Chic album, so I decided to go ahead and turn the camera on and show you how I go about in embellishing the cover of this mini album. Now it is a 4-inch chunky mini album, and like so, and there's a lot going on within the pages of this chunky mini album, and like I said, I will do that full reveal in a different video. Some of you have asked me how I go about in embellishing my work, and it's no secret when embellishing Shabby Chic, it's about layers, and it's about what you love, doing what you love, using the elements that you love the most. So for this Shabby Chic mini album, I decided to use the Designs by Shellie frames. These are absolutely gorgeous frames, and they are available at J&S Hobbies and Crafts. Now, the frame comes plain. It's just the white frame, and what I have done here is I've taped up paper from this new collection that I will be revealing with the mini album on a different video, and I went ahead and I stamped a sentiment to it, and the sentiment says, "It's the smallest things that fill your heart." Once I stamped the paper, I cut it according to the dimensions here, and then I glued it with regular tacky glue, and I let it dry. Now, here's a tip. And this is what I decided to do. As I was gluing this down, you know how sometimes some of the glue, if you put a little bit too much, and I did add quite a large amount of glue around the circumference of this, and that was because I wanted to ensure that it would stick. So as I stuck the paper, some of the glue seeped out, and what I decided to do, instead of trying to cover up that glue that seeped out, I went ahead and I took the this type of glue in silver, and I just went around the circumference of this image, of that oval image, and just let it dry. Now, what I used over here is Doris Bling on a Roll. It is also available at J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and I guess I'll go ahead and leave links to the items from the store. That way you can easily find them if you're interested in getting some of these. Now, this Bling on a Roll, Doris Bling on a Roll, I can't speak today, is available in 10 yards, and it comes in a package, and I tell you, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I have used the Doris Bling on a Roll throughout this entire chunky Shabby Chic mini album, and this is how much I have left. So yeah, this is available at J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and I will be leaving links in the description area below. And what I did over here was I applied some of my tacky glue right around here on the inner side of, there's a little wedge actually right along the frame, and I applied glue, and then I gently just kind of put the Bling on a Roll right around here, and I snipped it at the bottom. And what I've done here is, obviously you see I've just glued on a rose, a little flower thing, and I added a little bit of this to some of the tips of the rose. So last night I was embellishing my embellishments, and let me show you another embellishment that I will be using on the spine of this Shabby Chic mini album, and that is a bird cage. This, let's see, I don't have the package anymore with me, but this is part of the Designs by Shellie collections, and you can use this with her new paper line, which is called the Country Affair, which is the paper line that I have used on this chunky Shabby Chic Lace mini album. And these are so pretty. You can paint them. It's actually real wood. It is laser cut real wood, and you could trim it any which way that you wish. And because there's a lot of silver, a lot of bling throughout my mini album, I decided to use this to kind of like accentuate some of the areas on this bird cage. And I'm planning to put this bird cage, I'm planning to add this bird cage to the spine of my chunky mini album. So without further ado, let me go ahead. First, I need to ensure that it's facing the right way. Yes, it is. Because you know me, I'll probably wind up putting it upside down and hearing it upside down. So basically, what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to attempt to do is, I'm going to adhere this to this part over here, and I'm going to add some bling coming this way and some bling coming this way, and then put some nice chunky roses. Now, for the closure of this mini album, I'm indecisive still. I'm at the 11th hour and I have yet to make up my mind on how I'm going to do a closure for this. Now, I've been thinking about a couple of things. I'm thinking about going with the hairband type thing, hairband closure, in which you just add a hairband there. And to dress up the hairband, I was thinking about adding bling like so, so it would rest kind of like so. But then I thought it's making it look cheap. I don't know. It's the hairband. It's a cheapish looking hairband. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. And then if I was to apply the hairband, it's going to mess up my corners, my ends here and here, because it's going to go like this. So I don't want to do that. And I'm thinking about maybe button closures and so forth. I'm indecisive. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this, and I'm leaving it to the last moment. So going back to here, what I want to do is, instead of just putting it flat, putting it down flat like so, see if I could get this up for you. Maybe like that. Okay. Instead of putting it flat like so, what I want to do is I want to raise it up a little bit. Now, you have two choices over here. You can either use chipboard, adhere some chipboard to the back of this, and just raise it with a chipboard. So that's what I'm going to be using, my 3D foam squares. And I'm going to be taking the, now see, this is where it gets interesting, because I'm seeing things in front of me that I'm thinking, oh, maybe I could go ahead and use this. So, oops, I got a foam square on me. Okay, so I'm checking out, perhaps I could do something like this. And these are available at J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and this is called Curiosity Corner by Dovecraft. Shellie does have a few of these available at her store. And, oh, okay. See, the thing about doilies is that the paper is so fine, you really have to watch how you, let me see if I could do something like this. Isn't that pretty? And then raise it up a little bit. I don't know yet. I don't know if this is what I want to do. Now, I did cut, this is paper from that collection as well, and I did cut a frame that maybe put a frame within a frame, and I don't, and then I'm not liking the doilies, the way the doilies look there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back, and I'm thinking that maybe, oh, that's pretty. Adding a paper doily here and a paper doily here, like this. And then this on top, that'll be pretty, don't you think? Because this is a very feminine mini album. My husband was in my craft room earlier. He was printing some work out, and he looked at it and he says it looks like a bridal album, a wedding album. And I said, no, it's not. It's, when you look at the pages within, you'll be able to tell it's not a wedding album. It's just a pretty shabby chic mini album. And see how that works? I am really liking this. And one of the things that I do, that I'm sure many of you do as well, is I play around with the elements before I actually adhere everything down. I have some flowers here, just different embellishments that I'm using. And I'm thinking about adding flowers here and some bling like so. So let me see how this is all going to come about. Alrighty. I would be adding this bling like this. Let me see, do I have another one? I have a ton of bling. It's just that I'm trying to use the pieces that I have already cut. And I have another piece here. Trying to get some of the doggy fur off of this. And this would go here like so. See how pretty it's going to look? So I'm going to have one flourishing out this way, and I'm going to have this one flourishing within itself. And then right over here, we're going to have flowers. It could be just any generic flower, whatever brand. I buy my flowers, and it doesn't matter if it's Prima, Petaloo, whatever, or from a generic shop or whatever. I just cut them all up and I put them in my basket. And okay, so I know for sure that I want this. I know for sure that that's what I want. So that is what I'm going to start working on first. Let me go ahead and put these down. And first thing that I'm going to do is adhere this to my scrapbook. So I'm not taking any measurements. It's pretty much going to be an eyeing thing. Let me look at it once again. Okay, it's going to go maybe a little bit closer together. So I'm kind of counting the spaces of where I'm at. For example, 1, 2, it's going to go on the third circle here. 1, 2, right after the second circle here. And that looks to me like it's centered enough. It's centered enough for me. Okay, so without pressing too hard, because this is very delicate paper, it's almost like rice paper actually. I am going to place, this is going to go right along there, and it's going to go somewhere along there. Let me look at my embellishment frame once again to make sure that okay, this is good. Yeah, it's going to go, here we go, like so and like so. Okay, good, good, good. So here we have, and just kind of like gently, because we don't want to rip the paper. And we are going to go like this, 1, 2, like this, and we are done. And here's a tiny little tip there that I'm not happy with, so I should have done this earlier, but okay, I'd rather it look like that than the little tip coming off. Alrighty. So we have that down like so, and now we're going to use some of the mounting squares to mount this right on top of it, like this. Isn't it looking pretty already? Okay, so let's go ahead and take our mounting squares. I know I have been MIA from YouTube for a few days, and that is because my husband's had some time off from work. He took a mini vacation, and my husband works at least 12 hours a day. He's an attorney, and he works all day long. And rare is the occasion in which we are able to spend time together, the four of us together as a family. So I took time out from YouTube and time out from crafting and just devote time to my family during the Christmas holiday. So that's why I've been MIA. And I did get a couple of opportunities to watch a couple of videos here and there, and fun videos, but I really haven't had that much interaction, and my apologies for that. Once the holidays are over, I will be back on full swing, and I have a reveal to show you. Oh, plus I did get some happy mail from my YouTube friends, and I can't wait to show you the Christmas goodies, the Christmas happy mail, and there's also a prize that I won that I got. Ah, so much stuff, so much to do, so little time. But you know what? I am glad I took time off because you need some time to back away and rest your mind and be with your family and everything so that you can come back and offer more of yourself here. Let's see. Okay, this is going to go right over here. Trying to make sure that this is going to be straight. Yep, there we go. Okay, look at that. Ta-da! Alrighty, so I have this done. Where is my bling? Okay, I have more bling over here. I didn't notice that. But let's go ahead and go with what we said we were going to do. We're going to do, and this is just regular bling that I got somewhere. More than likely on clearance. You know me, the few hauls that I have done, I like sales, and when I mean sales, I mean half off or clearance. Yeah, I don't like paying full price. Oops, 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 these are coming off. Nope, we do not like that. Yeah. So I'm sure I got this on clearance or at least half off somewhere. Now today in my video, I am trying a new microphone and I tested the microphone out. This is one of those headsets that you get to wear. I really wanted the boom mic or the Yeti. That one is a couple of $100 and I'm not ready to buy myself a Yeti as of yet. So I bought myself a cheap $50 headset microphone and let's see how it does. It's supposed to block out any additional noise from the background and it's supposed to be clear, and clarity is one of the things that, oops, how does this go? Okay. And how clear your video is one of the ranking factors for Google. So, okay, here we go. How did I get doggy hair on this? I do not know. uh, let's see. Now, why is that there? See, I have this love-hate relationship with, see what I get? With, I love how they look, the intricate designs and everything. But once you get it off the package, they just get stuck everywhere, all over your fingers and everything. And, alrighty. So now I have to figure something out. Oh, bear with me. Okay. So I may have to cut some of this, but it's okay. Now this is supposed to go like this. I guess like that. Okay. It wants to fall in that direction, so I'm leaving it as such. Now, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go in here and cut these elements off. And then I'm going to have to go in here and cut this out and cut this out simply because of the way it's flowing. Okay. Okay. These go bye-bye. And I'm going to have to go in here and just cut this off. Sorry about that. Ugh. Okay. And I'm just going to have to snip, snip, snip. Come on, here we go. Alrighty. Okay, never exactly as I intended it, but it did the trick. This one went fine. Just kind of have to press on it, tap on it gently. There we go. Okay, so we have one going this way, the other one going that way, and we're going to put flowers right throughout here. Because when we open this, we want to ensure, alrighty. Let's see what we have here. And you know what? I have more flowers. My laptop right now is sitting on a couple of boxes. I elevated my laptop. It's sitting on a couple of boxes, and on one of those boxes, I have all my flowers. So let me pause the video here and go through my flowers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got some of the flowers out. I like this one because it's flat. Okay, I also have these flowers that I want to use. I tell you, I have flowers everywhere. Ooh, I like these leaves. Let me grab a couple of leaves from these stems. Spread them out like that. And perhaps, ta-da! That I like a lot. So I'm going to go with that. And I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need much else. We'll see. So we're going to start with this. Now, you can use hot glue if you wish, but I've been using my tacky glue throughout the entire album. And what I'm liking about using this tacky glue is that it's not leaving a lot of bulk in my pages. So, yeah. I did not plug in my hot glue gun throughout the entire project, throughout the making of this album. So, and I know I need to get myself a heating element so that I can heat dry this, but my space is so tiny that that is just one more thing to clutter up my space. Okay. So now that I have these glued on here, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one on top. I have inked the edges just a tiny little bit. And I'm thinking that's all that this corner needs, really. For this corner, I might go a little bit more elaborate, maybe something right along here. So let's see what we have. I want something a little bit darker. Ah, here we go. Something like so. And I do like the effects that the leaves give me. Let me do one more leaf. Where's my cutter? There we go. And this one can go something like a trio of leaves, just like that. Okay, so once again, here's the bigger one. I'm going to be taking my tacky glue. This one is so small it might not even show, but it's okay because I know it's there. Okay, so we have our 3 pieces. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one right there. So I'm going to let these dry and then we will continue embellishing. Okay, so I have found a few more pieces that I would like to add, and let me go ahead and put this glue away. What I'm going to be doing, since I need a little bit faster drying time, I'm going to be using my glossy accents. And these glossy accents are available. This type of glue is available at J&S Hobbies and Crafts. And the drying time is so much quicker than that other glue you saw me use previously. Like so. And I know that some ladies do cut the flowers and then they tuck them in. I can do that, but at the same token, I do enjoy them overlapping like they are now. I think it brings it some interest. And what I'm going to do over here, I'm wanting to add some flowers sparingly down like so. And these, as you can see, are just random flowers that I'm using, not one particular collection, just random flowers that I like, that I think would look great on this front page. Not the front page, but the front cover. Now, I do know that some of the ladies adorn or embellish their front cover at the very beginning of the project. And I choose to leave it till the very end because it is a lot easier for me this way. Okay. And I found this metal piece from some Happy Mail. And what I'm going to do is adhere it with my glossy accents right along here. And of course I put too much, but it's okay. Just kind of let it rest here for a couple of seconds. And I have some bling from my strands. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these to just kind of throw them there. I have these little flower doodads. And this is for more happy mail. And I think I will put that one there. This one's going to go right there. There we go. And what I'm doing so that the hole doesn't show on the top, see how that you have the top and bottom hole? What I'm doing is I'm applying the glue on the side. That way the holes stay to the side and you cannot see them when you're looking at these directly. Or at least it hides them some. That one's going to go right there. Here's something that I want to do to these flowers before I forget. We're going to take our shimmer glue and just add some pizzazz to these flower petals. Okay, so this concludes my Shabby Chic Lace Mini Album embellishment process. Stay tuned for the closure that I'm going to be using on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all again real soon. Bye now.